Did you know that there has only been one TCG collaboration between the Pokemon Company and Nintendo? This might come as a surprise because of the almost never-ending intellectual property crossover possibilities between the two behemoth companies. See, in 1998, the Pokemon Company was formed as a joint venture between Nintendo Game Freak and Creatures Inc. to manage the Pokemon franchise. Those three managing companies are no strangers to collaboration between their own IP and Pokemon, and have a long history of releasing products and media, including the following. Video games, the main series games specifically, such as Pokemon Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, Crystal, all the way through to Sword and Shield, and now Scarlet and Violet, are developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo for their gaming consoles. Pokemon Red and Blue had instances of Easter eggs explicitly talking about Mario, perhaps the first IP crossover to take place. Following that first crossover, in 1999, Super Smash Bros. Was released. Pikachu and Jigglypuff were playable characters in the legendary fighting game. There were Pokemon-themed battle stages with Pokeballs as items that could be utilized in battle. 13 Pokemon were put into the game, with one randomly being temporarily put into the fray for a short time to battle on screen alongside Nintendo's other legendary characters. This is probably the most known instance of IP crossover. Related to the games, consoles have historically been released as special editions, typically around the main series Pokemon games, such as the Pokemon-themed Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color, Nintendo Switch, or the Pikachu-themed Nintendo 3DS. But not really any IP crossovers there, just Nintendo products with Pokemon branding. Pokemon is the king of merchandise and releases or licenses its namesake for thousands of products across the globe. All that being said, there has only been one major IP crossover between Nintendo and the Pokemon TCG. The Mario Pikachu collaboration. In October 2016, the Pokemon Company engaged in the first cross-IP collaboration where they mashed up two of their most beloved franchises to celebrate the 20th anniversary, Mario and Pokemon. This specific collaboration featured Pikachu dressed as Mario and Luigi, combining elements from both the Pokemon and Super Mario franchise. This crossover resulted in a variety of themed merchandise, including plush toys, trading cards, and other collectibles released in exclusively the Kyoto Pokemon Center in Japan, as well as at the time, newly created Pokemon Center Online website. In an article released by MickedzZoom.com, at the time, the author recounts their experience going to the Kyoto Pokemon Center on the day of release. They're quoted with the following: "I showed up with my friend at around 8 a.m. and there was no one in line. By the time the center opened at 10 a.m., there was a small line, but it wasn't amazing. I expected a lot of people to go for the TCG boxes, but it seemed like the plush were being scooped into baskets faster than the card sets." My first encounter with the collaboration was a Max Mofo video in 2016. I, like many others, had recently gotten back into the Pokemon TCG hobby from the hugely successful Pokemon Go. I saw how awesome these boxes were and immediately went to eBay to purchase a box sitting at my desk at work. I remember paying $50 for the box from a seller in Japan. I still have that box today, and the same box that arrived in from Japan, the same newspaper perfectly formed around the exclusive box. If you've looked at the price these are fetching in 2025, I kick myself daily for not buying at least the Luigi box, but mostly for not buying as many as I could. But hindsight is 2020. Price aside, the fact that Nintendo and Pokemon haven't done more TCG crossovers is a mystery. We can probably speculate endlessly about the possibilities of IP mashups. Imagine a Pikachu cosplaying as Link or Zelda, or perhaps Samus, Fox McCloud, or Donkey Kong. I admit some crossovers just wouldn't make sense, or just aren't as the same caliber as Pikachu. I think the Legend of Zelda cosplay would make the most sense. I'd even be happy with another Mario Pikachu crossover with Yoshi this time. Perhaps Pokemon and Nintendo have something cooked up for the 30th anniversary in 2026. Time will tell. Anyway, let me know what Nintendo characters you would love to see reimagined into a Pokemon down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more of everything Pokemon. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you return soon. Happy collecting.